I always say in journalism that everything has changed and nothing has changed.
This is the first records of history.
The Russians are going across the border. Can you get to Ukraine?
Journalists should be like only a narrator, but you cannot stay a part of the situation.
Stop! Journalists! Journalists!
Hi, I'm Nick Bryant, and this is Journo, the podcast that takes you inside the way modern media is created and circulated. You get to ride alongside some of the world's best journalists as we explore the stories behind the headlines. In Series 1, we took you inside Afghanistan as the Taliban took over, armed not just with weapons, but with spin and sophisticated communication tactics.
We owe it to the Afghan nation, to our viewers, to continue.
And inside a covert surveillance operation, targeting the most important device in a journalist's toolkit, the phone.
Well, these days, if you're targeted by Pegasus, you see nothing, you smell nothing, you taste nothing.
And now we're back with Series 2, exploring how journalism around the world is changing and what that means for you. We'll look into what some have labelled the first TikTok war, as civilians in Ukraine turn to new platforms to get their stories out amidst the bombing and the shelling.
Some viewers are wondering, what's the beautiful building behind you that we see every evening?
Oh yes, isn't it beautiful? Every time I hear the bells of St. Michael, it reminds me of another time, and it sends a message right across this country because the bells they toll for Ukraine.
We'll examine how journalists cover an election for an increasingly splintered audience.
Are you in the press pack, are you? No. Oh, right. What's going on there? No? Why is it recording?
Oh, I just want to ask you a question.
We'll look at the craft of investigative journalism and how back-page sports reporters are becoming front-page players in international reporting.
The only Australian presence in the stadium tonight will be our athletes, not a politician in sight.
So join us for Series 2 of Journo, a podcast from the Judith Neilson Institute for Journalism and Ideas. Follow Journo in your podcast app so you don't miss an episode.